I recently had the chance to revisit the National Army Museum for the first time since its revamp in 2017. Visited with my mum and my 1-year-old son for a day trip. Here's a little video of what I saw. So the museum's really good. It charts the British Army from its inception all the way to modern times. I especially liked the audio-visual element of it with the combat theatre, if you will. Puts you in shoes of a soldier and how combat would feel by using imagery, sounds and real-life testimony.
We were just clear of the village when we were greeted by a sharp burst of rifle fire from the left. This was my first experience of being under fire, and I must say I was surprised at my own coolness, as well as the whole company.
Until you've experienced a firefight, you can't really understand how loud you need to shout. What goes through your head? Not a lot, really. But when some of the RPGs started hitting around us, you thought, Christ, what are you going to do? There's not a lot you can do. If your time's up, your time's up.
There was also the BAOR exhibit, which I was really looking forward to seeing. It charts the BAOR from just crossing the Rhine up to when they left Germany in the late 2000s. And even got to try some vehicle recognition, which was quite fun. I do know my BTR 60s from my BMPs, which is quite nice to know. But I especially liked the British Army and Society exhibition, which is a little bit different for a museum like the NARM. It brings in elements of culture, society obviously, and the army, and it shows how the army fits within our world. So not only does it look at how the army is represented in film, but also fashion and in the news and in remembrance as well. Not only how the army fights wars, but how the army is perceived outside of a battlefield. It actually shows you how the army is involved in our day-to-day lives, which is very, very interesting. The Waterloo Interactive Map was fantastic. It was a replica of the Waterloo battlefield, but then they had these tablets where you could click and you could see troop formations. I really liked that part of the museum. So thanks for joining me on a trip to the National Army Museum. I would highly recommend it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you again in the next one.